Hey guys, I'm Amy Cornell and I'm here to help you real estate better. So I wanted to teach you just a quick trick on how to pull some quick statistics for your individual market so that you can really get hyper local with your results. All right, I wanted to show you. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see where I'm coming from. I'm pulling this in Netris Matrix because I'm part of the North Texas Real Estate Information System. So if I go to searching, and let's say that I just want to search not new construction. So I'm going to say that I want something not owned by a builder. And I want it to be all these sections: condo, farm and ranch, half duplex, single family townhouse. And I really want it to be for the last 30 days. So I'm going to take out all these and I'm going to say, hey, I really want just sold. Instead of doing 0 to 200 days, I'm going to use this map function and go 1 to 31. All right. So now if I pull across all of Netris, it's that, but I really just want to see what's happening in my zip code. So I'm going to pull 76013. My favorite zip code. And so that only had 43 sales over the month of July that were non-builder sales. Okay. So if I hit this results, there's a couple of ways I can do this. If I click all, it's going to have all these selected. And because I only have 43, I can actually hit this quick CMA button and it's going to pull me a pretty quick report so that way I can look at what our overall averages were for days on market, what average list price and sold price was and what percentage that was, what the average price per foot. I can really see everything pretty quick right here, right? And this is a good, overall look at what has sold. It's a little detailed though, and so I may just need to see what has happened all in and get averages that way. I'm going to hit this export and then hit this single line export. I can go in and save this as anything. So I'm going to save it as 76013 for July of 2020. It's going to pull up as a Microsoft comma separated value deal. Let's see. It's going to pull up. Let me change my screen for you so you can see that. No, that's not the one. Hold on. All right, here we go. This is 76013. And so I could go in and I could make it really pretty and I could find some stuff. Really what I'm looking for is I want the average close price. So if I just take and do = average with a parentheses, I select everything in that column. I've got my answer right there. So my average sales price in that market was $246,866. If I wanted to know how many sold, I could do a count. And if I wanted to know what the total volume was, I could do a sum function. Now, don't worry if you don't know all of these sum functions and all this stuff through Excel. It's something that you can easily hit the help button and get information on. But the more that you use Excel, the better you'll get at it, where you'll be able to see kind of what that number looks like. I could also go in and do the same thing for days on market. So let's say that I wanted to know the average days on market. I could go in and pull that and see that my average days on market were 26. Now, y'all saw based on the quick CMA that it was the same answer, right? So I had the same answer regardless of which one I used, whether I did Excel or whether I did the quick CMA. The issue is that if I did something like Tarrant County and I had 3,500 lines, the quick CMA won't pull that many. And so I may need to do the Excel spreadsheet so that I can go in and do that. Then from there, I can take and do whatever analysis I might need to do. So for me, for yesterday, I was pulling to see what in residential sales for Tarrant County had changed from July 2020 to July 2019 to pull some statistics. So I pulled, again, I did that exact same process, but I did it for all of Tarrant County. I made it fit exactly what I needed. And then this is where I came up with. Now I can put this in whatever deal I want to. I could have it in a listing presentation. I can have it whatever. You don't necessarily have to go to this level, but if you are somebody who really wants to make sure that your client understands all the details behind the statistics, sometimes it's good to pull some rough numbers like this. This is not something, well, I'm not saying that it's rough numbers. They are very detailed numbers, but this is not something that is that hard to do or that magical to do. Really, you're just looking at what average price point, average sales point, and when you're doing it for a neighborhood, for a zip code, something like that, it really is not a huge amount of data to process to get those numbers. So I would encourage you to just try it. Get comfortable with it, figure out what are my best ways to do it. I will tell you, there are a lot of other tools out there than just pulling raw data out of MLS as well. There's ways through different trending sources. I'll tell you, the title companies send out a lot of data. In Texas, we have the Real Estate Center at Texas A&M that sends out a lot of data. There is a lot of data out there for you to pull. What my concern is finding it real time enough. So right now, July 2020, I need real time statistics. I need to know what happened in July, because that has changed versus what happened in June, what happened in May, what happened in April, and I need to be able to communicate that to my market. So that means I'm going to be doing a little more statistics than I had in the past. So this is a quick and easy way to go ahead. Again, I probably shouldn't say easy, a quick way to pull some data and know kind of where you're going. There are other resources. Like I said, just make sure that you're doing what is comfortable for you and what fits your need. Statistics can be molded to be whatever you need it to say, right? We've seen this in the past where sometimes it'll say, oh my gosh, numbers are up this, or hey, this is happening. Just be real with your clients. Help them really understand what is really happening. Because if you just tell them, oh, the market went up 18% this month. Well, that's not the full story, right? Yes, we are up, but that was because we were down for a couple of months. So overall market volume, was up for July. Of course, we would have expected that. So just be able to tell the story behind the statistics and just do some more of those hyperlocal stats for your market so that you know what's going on. Be the expert. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.